y'all, this is Anna Alexander, and here we are ready to hate watch episode 2 of the first season-ish, maybe, we don't know, of the series Y: The Last Man. And if you're asking, why are we hate watching? Watch the first 3 minutes of the first episode where I explain it all. So, where were we? We had quite the beginning. We got introduced to all of our main characters in their everyday world. Inciting incident happened where half the population plus drops dead in a very horrible, gruesome way. I'm thinking the gruesomeness for the most part is gonna be kind of sort of done. I know there'll be a little bit more gruesome and we'll probably have some flashbacks, but I think other than that, it's just gonna be really tense as we go along in our plot. But I thought we did a really good job so far establishing all of our main characters. We got a sense of Yorick and Ampersand, kind of sort of in there. Got a sense of Jennifer Brown, because we know what's going to happen to her. Well, at least I do, but you can kind of guess what's going to happen to her next. We got poor Hero, poor Hero in her tragicness. Yes, we got a little bit of taste of Beth. Agent 355 kicked as much ass as I hoped so far. And then we had Nora, Martin Ireland, who looks a lot like Terry Polo, which is why I was getting confused. I don't remember the Nora character in the books, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with her, especially since I think that whole shooting range scene was a big clue for something, but I don't know what exactly. So, yes. Without further ado, let's get to it.
Yes, man.
I need some money.
You can't afford cheese, but you want to marry your girlfriend.
Can we please?
Yeah, Hero carrying her boyfriend, that was not expected at all, and very sad.
Confirmed. Deacon Miller, Peter Saxton, Henry Mitchell.
Oh my god, the entire line of succession.
So if Agent 355 is distressed, shit's going down. Shit is going down. That's not good. But yeah, I'd probably freaked out as well. Oh, what is this? Oh. The number on her mailbox.
New York, this is CR 355.
So,
do you copy?
all of the hubs for this agency are all run by men? No. Yeah, no. That wasn't smart at all.
Power plants will start to shut down.
All of them.
This is why you need to have a diverse set of employees. I would hope that women would have a little bit more together in times of crisis. Because you've seen it in natural disasters and whatnot. Those PTA moms get shit done. So I would hope in a crisis like this, it wouldn't be quite so fire and brimstone.
We've been blanketing the city.
We still have to salvage the Guggenheim, the Whitney Museum.
Fuck the art. Everything we have on the people.
As an artist, I feel that pain. But you do what you gotta. Oh, is this? Oh.
I don't know why anyone works here if they never have any answers, right? You should just throw everything in the pile.
So for those of you who may be confused, there's some trans people in this world. Yes, that will become an issue later.
Right now, and find a government.
Where are you at, Pumpkin?
She checks in. Kimberly's here. You promised her 10 minutes.
Why would you?
I'm not sure if any of that material is still viable.
Well, we'll never know if we let the backup generators die.
Of course. Which is why we've already secured over 100 sperm banks, but New York didn't quite
You
make
sent
it.
soldiers to your daughter's neighborhood?
We sent soldiers to every neighborhood, Kimberly.
You're doing everything you
You're
can.
putting the
for
test
everyone you
tubes
can.
ahead of
Men,
people.
Without men, there is no future.
I hear you, but we're just trying to survive the present.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. To be truthful, y'all, in this sort of a crisis, sperm banks would be like so far low on my priority list. Wouldn't even be on my radar. It's always the monkeys. There's gonna be some corpse floating to the surface, isn't there? Do not go after him. Don't go after him. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. We're talking. It's not sanitary. It is not sanitary. Oh, you fool. You deserve to die. This is too stupid to live right here. Too stupid to live. And if you think that monkey is in that water, you are. No. This is the dumbest scene I've ever seen. Ew! So dumb. You fool! What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh, hero. Oh, no. Don't fucking. What could you possibly need to go back there for? If you're getting like supplies and whatnot, that should have been weeks prior. Weeks. I just had a thought. If you were pregnant with a boy during that time, would you have miscarried? Because how many pregnant women were happening at this time? And if your little grain of an embryo had not yet, I guess you're born with all your chromosomes. That's a horrible thought. That is a horrendous thought. Horrendous thought. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Oh, dude, where are you? Where are you? Oh my gosh, you went in with your phone in your pocket? Too stupid to live. TSTL.
Shit. Hi.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
我们必须离开。This is our home.
You're gonna sink. You're gonna sink there with the buildings as they all collapse, pumpkin. Is that a candy bar? Is that the Oh, it is.
It was you, wasn't it? At least he wasn't alone.
You're both too stupid to live. Should have checked your pockets before you let her in the room.
Girls steal your beauty, she told me. It's true. I look like shit.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
Wow. Why can't you send her home? Why can't you send her home? Why? What purpose does she have there? Plot issue. Plot issue.
Who are you? Huh? Who are you?
Are they gonna have have to die? You girls shouldn't have looked so suspicious. 'Cause I think you're gonna die now. Or the next episode. But anyway, she cannot allow them to live. Interesting. Right, so that was episode 2 of Why the Last Man. Yeah, that's horrifying. That's horrifying. And I always remember that line from Agent K from the first Men in Black, which is a person can be reasoned with, but people are crazy and stupid and crazy stupid and panicky. I'm sure you're all familiar with the line. And that's just horrendous in its truth. We've seen it. We've seen it this last year and a half, where I get a bunch of dumbasses together and chaos will try really hard to reign. And I wish that wasn't so, but it is so. And how do you deal with it? And so this is a very interesting time for this specific show to be out, because there's lots of very traumatic images, like with that plane crashing. And we just had September 11th, and then of course viruses, and we're living in a time of viruses and such. Very interesting time for this show. And so I'm wondering, people who have not read the comic and who didn't know this has been planned forever, if this is something that they'll start to just, oh, what is this? Sure, I'll watch it. I don't know if it was the right time for it. Maybe they would have been best off releasing it in the spring when it's a little bit more sunny and bright and hopeful outside. So yeah, there we go. My only real big criticism about this specific episode is that the pacing was really, really slow. If I wasn't hate watching, I probably would have gotten super bored in the middle there. They did ask lots of interesting questions. For example, trying to save the sperm banks, again, low on my list of priorities above getting people calm and food and making sure your power infrastructure is going, your supply chain is active and functioning. And also, we didn't hear what the rest of the world is doing at this time. Because I remember everybody in the world dropped at once. So they haven't confirmed that or not in this novel, in the series, if just the United States was affected or if it was the entire world. Because if I remember correctly, it should be the entire world. So why haven't you heard what is happening in other countries? Because I'm sure there's some places where if all the Y chromosome people drop dead, it might actually be really beneficial to them. So there's lots of unanswered questions and a lot of time spent just people in the dark with the flashlight. So hopefully the pacing picks up a little bit more and it will keep me a bit more engaged. I know, and I'm looking this way because I'm thinking about how I feel about the show as I'm looking at the screen. But there you have it. So please tell me what you're thinking of the series so far down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe, because I know you're all at the edge of your seat wondering what I think about this show and a bunch of other things. But I do appreciate it if you do so. And I also appreciate it if you've spent your time with me here. So have a good night, y'all. And until next time.